Hello everyone, and today we're talking about Shimo. Shimo? I think it's Shimo. Everyone tells me on stream chat to call her Shimo. I think it's Shimo. I might say Shimu. Stop giving me grief about it. I'm just simply an American boy trying to pronounce a Japanese name, all right? I'm going to get a little bit of things wrong. But we're not here to discuss semantics. We're here to talk about this Ice Queen. And I'm in love, let me tell you. A lot of people are sleeping on her. I don't think so. A lot of people think she's the worst of the, one of the worst 4-stars. I disagree. I think she may be the worst 4-star of the 4 that we have. But in a season where 4 of the best 4-stars ever have been dropped, and she's the worst of the 4 best 4-stars, it's still pretty good in my book. So let's take a look at her. She is 5 cost energy. Here's her little video right here. Let's take a look at her stats. These are at rented level 17, 4046 attack, 622 damage, a little, not too much, 2.7 attack speed. That's pretty good. Search range is 80. Her reach is 70, so has to be kind of close for her to do anything, but 70 reach isn't out of the norm for a lot of characters. Targets, leader, ground, aerial, and facilities. Her movement speed is 8. If we thought Scar King was slow in the last video, she's even slower, but I think that's good. It's going to help you be able to push around her. Now, she has a brand new debuff that's been added to the game called Freeze. Freeze is like slow and burn combined, where it will slow a target and do damage over time. And burn is 50 damage per second flat, not percent based. This is 2% damage and then 5 seconds of freeze effect time. So every second, I believe, is 2% damage done. So let's take a look at her introduction. When attacking, enemy units hit by its attack will be slowed for 2 seconds and inflicted with freeze. Freeze deals damage equivalent to 2% of the unit's maximum HP every 1 second for 5 seconds. So that is not your unit's HP, that is their unit's HP. If their unit has a very high health pool, 2% damage can be a lot. So it is 2% damage every second for 5 seconds. So what is that, a total of 10% of their total HP gets inflicted on them as damage? Pretty solid in my book. You'd have to be a little close to do it. It also generates a frozen field for 10 seconds in the area of its attack range. Ground units that step into the frozen field are also inflicted with freeze. You can see that in this video right here. She hits this Anguirus. She hits this, what's his name? Mechagodzilla, and then that one Dorat went down. That Dorat went down because it got hit with the freeze effect in that slow field and all that. So, love the Shimo kit. It's fantastic. Cool. Unique behavior. Prioritizes attacking enemy units not inflicted with freeze. You also saw that in the video here. She attacked that Anguirus. He was frozen. Then she pivots and she attacks that Mechagodzilla. This does leave her vulnerable, but she is just trying to spread that ice field and that debuff as much as possible. She's not concerned with killing an enemy unit. That's what a lot of people are misunderstanding. I see a lot of confusion online. People are like, she's too weak to get any kills. She keeps not targeting. What's going on? She's not here to get you kills. She is here to facilitate the rest of your push and help them get the kills. She's going to inflict that debuff. She's going to put that field on the ground down. She's going to make sure that it is as difficult as possible for your enemies to get to your units, and it's going to be as easier for your units to actually secure a kill. A support unit that inflicts enemy units with freeze and generates a frozen field. Enemy units that pass through the frozen field will be inflicted with freeze, which gradually depletes their HP. It has the unique trait of prioritizing attacking enemy units not inflicted with freeze, so it requires protection from allied units. It says it in the kit. I know us as Battleline players, we don't know how to read. I highly suggest you read some of these introduction pages of the units because it tells you pretty much always exactly how you want to play them. So, now that we've went over how she works and all that, let's get into some battles, and let's see if we can get some W's with Best Girl, Shimo. Alright, we got Baragon Rex. He is here, and he has come to play. We have a kind of healthy mixture of characters. I'm trying to get some air characters on this, because the last video, we used Ginza, and I like using Ginza on this map. But I'm thinking some air units to kind of circumvent all the Kongs and also get around all this could be the move, I think. So we're going to do Kong. We don't have Shimo in our little square yet, but there's a Kong, so we're going to do this. We're going to do Mothra here. We're going to give them the one hit of boom invulnerability. So there we go. Oh, that Mothra went down anyway. That's fine. So Scar King is dead. We're going to try to secure this Kong kill right here, and we will pair Shimo up with our Kong. There's the Ice Breath in action. There's that little tick damage over time, and that Kong is dead. She now does move a little bit slow, so we will support her with the Chibi duo. Our Kong is just jumping through, killing shit everywhere left and right. He will go down, though, to this Godzilla and Ultima here. Now we're on their leader with Mothra, and it has given Shimo enough time to make her push forward. She's going to hit the leader with freeze and deal chip damage to the leader over time, change her focus to this Godzilla. He's going to take chip. She was ready to go back and forth, but we are hitting him with the chip damage, not only from the freeze, but also from the Chibi duo, which is kind of peak. You know what? Kong doesn't need the Mothra boost right now. He's just going to fight there. Alright, listen, I'll take a free dub. So excellent battle. That was a good one. I feel like we got a little bit out of Shimo there. Let's try to get a little bit more out of her in the next one. Alright, Ninja Nick 27, you are today's new target. Still no Shimo in our opening lineup, which for a Shimo video, kind of lame. Mothra Larva. Let's hold. Super Mega Godzilla, okay. Gigan. Still no Shimo, so we'll do Gigan. There's a Scar King and a Super Mecha Godzilla, so that's gonna be a pain. So we'll do Kong and him for now, and Shimo will come up. So we'll maybe do Save the Chibis for Shimo. Get them grouped up. That's big right there. Ooh, Destroya right here is not super great. Kong hopefully kills one of them. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we'll do Chibi Duo here. We're gonna do Shimo right here, and then we're gonna do watch Shinden right here. Distract. So we made him blow the whip, and now we have these two guys right here. So we're gonna put that down. Now Shimo, I don't know if we'll see it here, but if Kong gets hit with any kind of the freeze from, it doesn't matter what you know, what source of frozen, it'll take Kong's shields down because it's all chip damage, right? So it just goes straight down. We'll throw Mothra down here, give one hit free to all of our little guys right here. And Shimo definitely needs the support, because while she is beefy and tanky, she does have to get really close to work super well. Unfortunately for us, this Godzilla tore through it all, but Shimo's going to put an ice field down on this enemy leader, and she's going to keep hitting him with it. And look at how much damage she does to the leader. She then throws the other Shimo. She went to go turn to the other leader. She's kind of stuck right there, choosing who she wants to hit. But our Shimo is down. Their Shimo is still taking chip damage. Still taking some chip damage, so we'll drop ours again. And we'll do our Gigan right here, and hopefully we can grab their Scar King. Yep. Grab Scar King before he used his whip, which is fine. And then we will have killed their Shimo. Our Shimo's going to hit that Scar King. And then hopefully we can give them the boost. I think that might be a little too far. Just not far enough, but that's alright. That's alright. We have a free hit of invulnerability on all of them. Save them from that Kong. We can throw Mothra over here on the far right side. Give him something to think about right quick while she travels over the lava. We're not really making too much use of her over the lava, but that's still fine. Now, this Super Mecha Godzilla is not going to be enough to stop him. That is a GG. Excellent battle. So, we're really using Shimo to kind of secure the middle zone on this map and do like chip damage to the leader. She performs very similarly to something like Mothra. Now, while Mothra Imago has a higher damage output and less health, Shimo has more health, less damage. However, she can coat that entire middle section of Hollow Earth with the freeze, and any enemy that walks over it is going to get frozen. So she's a huge utility to have. I really enjoy her. That was an excellent battle. Let's get the next one going. Okay, Uncanny Oni. I actually don't think I've ever played anyone named Uncanny Oni before, so I'll say let's be friends. Shimo opening lineup. That's fantastic. Okay. Shinden, less so. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to Shimo, and then we're going to hit him with the one hit of free invulnerability. So the whip takes that. That's fine. Some Kamakuris are going to get caught up in the freezy right there. You see all that going down? Scar King's caught up in the freeze as well, and is starting to take chip damage. He is doing a ton to Shimo. He does counter her pretty decently. He can stun her up. He can pull her in, and he gets the increased damage to her because she is a 5 cost. But right there, she did pretty good for herself. So she's going with the chibis. We're going to throw Kong over there because maybe Kong will jump ahead of her and kind of, you know, secure her position up here. He's not really spawning anything, so I wonder what's going on. Shinden over there doesn't seem like the move, but stop Shimo in her tracks. You know what? I stand corrected. That is coming down our way. Our Kong seems to be frozen on the edge right there. That's fine. We have a 1,000-year dragon coming up, so we'll do this. 1,000-year dragon, Shimo, And we'll do Mothra right here. 3 hits of immunity right here. We have 1 more now on our leader. And Shimo froze, I think, this 1,000 year, right? Maybe not. There it is. There, 1,000 years dead. Little Rodan popping up over here. Chibi's going to take him down. We'll throw Mothra over here, try to get that evolution. I don't know if we'll need it, because he's playing with some really low units, and Shimo and this Mothra are just kind of eating them up. So let's just see how it plays out. There's a 1,000-year dragon again. Probably will take down this Mothra, but it's going to take a little bit more from that dragon to take down our Shimo. There's Kamacuras again, so we're going to freeze up this guy. She's going to turn, throw that freeze out. I was hoping it would hit both the Kamacuras, but it doesn't look like that was in our cards. Our Mothra is dead. That is all right. That is all right. We will throw out Gigan here, and then we will do Mothra Rainbow. Lock all that down right there. Get rid of this right there, and then we are locked onto the leader. I think that is wraps, because our Gigan had that 1 free hit of him. No, Gigan goes down, actually. All right, so that's fine. Shimo and Mothra are going to secure up this middle section. Between all the AoE and that chip damage going on, that is a tough one to get out of. So there's the 2 Kongs bouncing in on each other. You see Shimo right here and the Mothra taking them down. Shimo now moving to focus on this Shinden is not super great for us, but with our Kong there, we were able to secure that. There's the jump, and that's the kill. Excellent battle. Shimo again, helping us lock down that middle section, keeping the enemy away from our leader, keeping everything frozen and slowed down. In the middle is really helping us gather up our forces for a bigger push. The Rainbow Mothra shield on her is phenomenal. She is tanky, but she is slow, and she gets a little bit distracted, so giving her that extra shield is a fantastic strategy in my book. Alright, we got Nebula. From Guardians of the Galaxy, perhaps. Alright, so we'll do Mothra Imago here. Try to get an early res pick going. I don't think I've ever fought Nebula. If I did, I apologize, Nebula, but off the top of my head, I don't recognize. Okay. Little Kamacuras, but they're at level 40. I'm not super worried about that. Okay. That was loud, but that's fine. So we were going to lose our Mothra. That's alright. We have 2 guys here. We got this. Okay, fine. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Shimo is goated right here. The Mothra and the Chibis are going to make a good push up, and then we'll throw Kong here, and that's going to be tough for them to get out of. He has a Fire Rodan, but I don't think his Fire Rodan is going to be enough to do anything. I mean, the healing for Fire Rodan will be phenomenal. He's distracted by the crystal in the lava, so sorry, Kong. I don't know what we got for you, bud. But Shimo over here putting some big freezing damage on not only the enemy leader, but this Violante. Hopefully, she can hit this Batra with the freeze and start lowering his health. Yep, that Batra's like at about half. Kong might go after this Batra, hopefully. But there's a heal. Is he going to kill Batra? I hope so. No, that Batra's making it out of that. Here's Gigan. We'll throw that down. Gigan didn't get the immune. Ah, shit. Okay, so he's killed the Chibis. He's going to kill out our Gigan. We're just going to hold our energy because they're going to probably go after this Mothra next. He's using Violante on this map, and while she is good for securing this middle position with her AoE, you're not getting that 80% damage boost on her, especially on this map, and that can be detrimental. You know, some of the times you really, I mean, most of the times you really want that boost on, and not having that one is rough. Shinden, Mothra Rainbow. Hopefully we can get the Chibis. Yep, everyone got it. So Shimo right here, freezing. Don't know if that hit both, but they're all dead. Shinden had that 1 free hit. They're taking it down. Now, the 1 free hit on the Shinden doesn't really matter a ton because it takes 1 free hit anyway. But there he's defending with his birds, which is fine. Now, we are lacking severely in anti-air stuff, honest to God. So we need to get that going. But she moved down here, slowing them up, keeping them distracted. That is good for us. We'll drop Kong here just because we need to drop something. But look, that Batra's down. That's level 30 Batra. All these other guys are going down too. Shimo's got it locked in. Now they're going to take down my Mothra probably again, which is fine. Shimo is stuck in the lava, which is strange. we will, you know what? I'll wait to Shimo and then make her invincible as well in a second if she goes down. All right, there it is. Shimo, Rainbow Mothra. Make sure our lead gets that little buff right there. That way we are immune in case he has any kind of surprise attacks for us or something we don't like. There's the Biollante. Gonna check out my little Godzilla. Heals up the little baby Mecha Godzilla. That's fine. We are focused over there. Kong's jumping in. That's a big hit from Kong. And then we're gonna throw Gigan up. Now he's got two guys in the air, but Gigan is still gonna go through. Well, the Kamakras are gonna stop Gigan. Shimo's being a little distracted right now, but she's in a good spot for some really nasty freeze. Boom, right there. She hit both that Biollante and that Batra with freeze. That's phenomenal. We're gonna throw her right here. So hopefully, yep, so our leader did not get hit by that because we had the Mothra, what's her name, not Larva, Rainbow Mothra. We got a big solid push right here with all these goobers. So we're going to drop Rainbow Mothra right there. We're going to throw Shinden right here, distract this Batra while Shimo just goes to work. We're going to drop Kong right here. This is a fantastic match. This is going on for a lot longer than I thought it would, but fantastic display from Nebula, all these level 40 characters, and 30 plus 4 stars, I should say. Right here, Gigan behind the Mothra Larva, put that Mothra Larva up right into the middle of it. Excellent battle. I think without our Rainbow Mothra and the Shimo combo, we probably would have been washed there. That was a fantastic battle. Thank you, Nebula, for a great one. We got Snipe Prime right here. Snipe Prime? Don't know how you say that. But we got Shinden. Oh my god, we do have Shinden, but we have Shimo in our opening lineup. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to put her on this leftmost back corner here, because it's going to take her just a little bit to kind of work her way up there. That might give us some time for some other characters. So we will do this Gigan, and then we will drop Rainbow Mothra here. Let's get the invulnerability going. Boom. Invulnerability to that Scar King thing, and we just shut the Scar King down with Gigan, which is phenomenal. We have Rainbow Mothra over here hitting a big spread of AoE, and then Shimo is going to freeze a little bit, but it didn't really do too much. That's alright. This guy might have some pretty good levels. We're going to hit a jump with Kong, kill the Scar King, and then we're just going to have to hold our energy because I think we are going to be in a rough spot if they can kill this Kong. So he's going to kill him. Hopefully he jumps. He sounded like he was going to jump, but he died beforehand, so we might have to wait. So they have Choppers, which is fine, because you know what Choppers is going to do for us? Choppers is going to be big for our move right here. Heat Ray. Kill out all those guys. Shinden distraction, and then we'll hit Shimo right there. So Shimo is freezing our Chibi Mechagodzilla, but that is fine. We did not take a ton of damage, and the Choppers did give us extra energy to feed off of. So what we will do is hit them all with the Rainbow Mothra again in a second. So let's do this. We'll do Mothra Larva here. Let's try to secure that evolution. There's no more planes, so boom, grab. He was immune. Doesn't matter. He still has one hit of immune, so I think that will buy us a second to get a res. Did not. Alright, that's fine. Shimo is freezing the Chibis up. Killed the green Mechagodzilla Chibi. Our Rainbow Mothra is dead, but Shimo is still kicking. Our regular Mothra is in the danger zone right now with one hit of invincibility. So hopefully she can use that to her advantage and live and evolve. Nope, she didn't. That's fine. Alright. Kong jump. Bam, killing out those guys. Did I hear that Mogera again? I don't know, but we're going to give the Chibis the extra little health right there. And then we'll hold for Shimo, I think, because she's going to be pretty good for our back line right here. There's a Shimo pull. Kong is fighting our Mechagodzilla. We'll drop Mothra right here in case that Mogera shows back up. We're going to get the heal on our Chibi Godzilla, and then Rainbow Mothra is going to kill him out with just a little bit of health. He's probably using the planes, planes, and automobiles. He's probably using the Choppers for a challenge, so I'm not going to, knock that. Being a card down in your deck is not a great spot to be in, but we're also about to get our regular Mothra up, which will be big. So we're going to hold, because we'll probably be able to get Mothra down and Shimo in a second. Mothra, okay. We'll do Shinden, then Shimo, then Chibis, and then if everyone lives, we can do Rainbow Mothra. Not a great spot for us, though, right now. We'll hit a Rainbow Mothra right here for the free damage. Scar King is dead. Their Shimo's going to go down. There's their Gigan. That's fine. We can freeze them up, freeze up the Chibis. Keeping the middle of this whole area frozen is what is going to be a huge game winner for us right there. Shimo is going to fight their Shimo. That's amazing. There's a Heat Ray. We also have our Heat Ray ability. So hopefully we can pop ours out as well. There's the jump from Kong. We're just going to hit the invincibility right here to protect us from a potential Kong jump. Yep, there it is. There's his Gigan. There's his Shimo. We're going to drop that down on them. Kill out a bunch of them. Actually, we killed out all of them. So then we're going to drop our Shimo. We're going to drop our Kong. We're going to do our Mothra right here. And I think we have them cooked, actually. That's it. All the chip damage, all the fire, the ice. Excellent, excellent, excellent battle. They put up a really good fight for also having the chopper base in their deck. So that was just fantastic all around. I'm really happy that we got that one on recording. Alright guys, so what are my final thoughts on Shimo, our Ice Queen incarnate here? I think if you think she's a bad character, I think you're just genuinely bad at the game. I love Shimo, it doesn't matter. I think she's fantastic. I love a very support style unit. My playstyle is very much sniper based. That's what I like to play. Like when Ultima is available, you know, in the meta. I liked Super X when that was out. Any Super Mecha Godzilla is the leader that I've been using when I'm not trying to get the 500 wins for this current Godzilla. But man, if I wanted a more aggressive playstyle, I would be throwing Shimo in my deck. Not that she herself is aggressive, but she works extremely well with aggressive characters. She's helping you lock down and secure enemies. Pretty much in a big team fight, like on that bridge, if she starts spewing out all this ice and they can't get around it, they're just all going to get slowed up. It's phenomenal. I know a lot of people complain about her range and the AoE and all that, but I genuinely think that she is really, really solid. I think with any more range on her, she probably would be, you know, everyone would be like, she needs a nerf, she needs a nerf, she needs a nerf. Her being slow is fine because it helps you build a push around her. The AoE is great if you can get your opponents locked in. I think she is best on Hollow Earth, where you can basically cover the entire middle portion of the map with ice. She's going to suffer a lot more on maps like London, where she can just get -1 to Biollante. She's going to suffer on like New York with the water, but like I think she'll be fine on Tokyo. I think with the very narrow passageway that enemies have to pass through, that is the ideal place for Shimo. If you don't want to use her regularly in your deck, I highly suggest using her on the Hollow Earth map. I think with the more, you know, spread out your opponents can be, the less effective her AoE is. But if your opponent is playing in really big pushes, really concentrated areas, like I know a lot of the times I play with all of my guys grouped up together, whether that's because they're getting the Mogera boost or the Rainbow Mothra boost or whatever, I play all my characters relatively close to one another. She's gonna rip them apart. Any big push that is like a densely packed push, she's just gonna eat them alive. She's so good. I'm a really big fan of her. I'm trying to be a really big Shimo proponent because she's getting a lot of flack right now online. But listen, if you think she's the worst of the 4 new characters, that's fine. But you gotta recognize that the 4 new characters that we got in this month are probably some of the 4 best characters we've ever had in this game. And if she's the worst of the 4 best characters, she's still really good. I'm a big fan of Shimo. I wasn't going to get her Hiya Toys figure, but I think this game has kind of turned me around on that. So, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.